how fitness shapes your mind, body, and success. Today I've got 4 benefits and 4 things you need to hear why fitness is so important and why all roads lead back to fitness for me, tying all my. The first is fitness builds mental strength and resilience. And the way it does this is it creates discipline and goal setting. It teaches you consistency because you can't have a great body. You can't be in great fitness without being consistent. You could go to the gym for 8 hours today and you could do that once a week, but you would not get near the benefits of going to the gym 5 days a week for 1 hour. So actually doing less work, but being more consistent with it. And fitness teaches that. And I would argue that success is the same way. I could spend 10 hours today building a great YouTube video and building an email system and sending emails and then not do anything for a week. But I would argue that if I were to do 2 hours every day over 5 days a week compared to that 10 hours, I would get better results because I'd be fresher and I would think about things differently. I would learn over that. It's the same thing with fitness. It allows your body to build. So it teaches that consistency necessary to be successful. And on top of that, it allows you to set goals. Constantly with fitness, at least me personally, I'm always setting weight goals, whether I want to gain weight or whether I want to push more on the bench press, whatever it looks like, I want to get bigger. I set those goals and I hit those goals and it gives me confidence in my goal setting. I'm like, yep, I'm going to set this goal and I'm going to hit it. I'm going to go out and I'm going to chase that. And to get the results necessary to get those goals, you have to train. You have to work hard. It requires hard work to get where you want to go with fitness. Most people don't train hard enough and they don't have a body they're happy with. But the people that do train really hard, they have the body they're happy with and they could translate that hard work, that unit or that component of fitness, and they can translate it to anywhere in their life. And that's why people respect people that are in shape. At least I do. I respect people who are in shape because I know they cannot buy, they cannot borrow, they cannot steal that body. They only can work for that body. And the cool thing is fitness is one of the few things where you cannot be given it. With money, with a business, you can be given those things theoretically. Whereas with a body, you have to work with it and you have to consistently work for it. You can never quit. And that's what I think is really cool about fitness as well. You have to push every workout to make the gains. It's the same thing with work. When I'm working on these YouTube videos, when I'm working on my email system, I'm always trying to think, how can I just be 1% better in every video? 1% better every day I log on to the emails. 1% better at doing those things. And I got that mentality from fitness because I always thinking, how can I add 5 pounds to the bar today? And now I've translated that ideology to here in the hard work that I do. The second thing that fitness does for you is it fuels your confidence and your self-esteem. Because when you're training, you get that little voice in your head of, oh, well, I don't have to go really hard. But if you can push back and you push back on that consistently, personally, it's given me a lot of confidence and self-esteem because when I'm in social situations, when I'm working, whatever, I get that voice in my head, I push back on it. And the reason I'm able to do that is because I've worked out hard. And I've been able to push back that voice lifting so I can translate that to sales calls, to social situations, whatever. I can push that voice back. As well as it allows you to feel good about yourself because you're achieving your goals, which is arguably the most important to me, is that you are making progress on things that you want to make progress on. You're putting deliberate focus on sacrificing other things to get better at this thing, which gives me confidence, gives me self-esteem. But you also see yourself grow. Mentally, about pushing that voice back, about working hard, consistency, whatever, but also you see yourself grow physically and you start to respect yourself and feel good about yourself because you know that you put in the work to be able to lift this weight. You put in the work to be able to look like this. And it builds a sense of accomplishment because it gives you a win every day. Every day I lift, I feel amazing. I feel awesome. Because I got to win. I got to win that I went out. I took the time to be consistent and lift. And I know that I can always rely on my fitness. Even if I had a terrible day at work, if I go get a good lift in, I feel so much better. So it gives me a win every day. And that win can build momentum. When I have a really good lift, I typically have a pretty good day. And especially the next day as well. Like tonight, I'm lifting late. So tomorrow, assuming I have a great lift tonight, I guarantee I'll carry that momentum. And also another little cool benefit that doesn't necessarily contribute to success, but it could, is that it gives you a social circle because there's a lot of like-minded people that want to grow, that want to get better at the gym, and it gives you a group of like-minded people and a sense of community, which is really cool, I think. The third thing that fitness does for you is it boosts your physical health and energy. This kind of seems obvious, but there's actually been a study done where the people that lifted, they could smoke, they could drink, they could not sleep a lot. They, on average, lived 3 years longer than those who did not work out, but did not smoke and had perfect health. So just the actual factor of lifting or exercising or not exercising contribute to 3-year longer lifespan, which I think is awesome. On top of that, it increases your energy. You get that natural energy of the movement and it fights your fatigue. When you get a really good lift in, at least when I get a really good lift in, I feel great the rest of the day. Now, if I have a really hard leg day, I do feel tired, but I still feel those benefits here. I feel that increased, heightened confidence, and I feel that natural energy that makes me feel really good, as well as fitness will help you with your sleep. It'll give you better rest and recovery. When you've trained really hard, you get a really good night's rest sleep. I know that I don't wake up in the middle of the night. I'm sure that contributes to how hard I train. My body needs that recovery. The fourth and the final thing that fitness does is it sets you up for long-term success. Like I said at the beginning of this video, all roads lead back to fitness for me. It's taught me my consistency. It taught me my discipline. It's taught me my hard work. And it established a foundation for me that I deliberately put about 1 hour to 1.5 hours a day working on those skills. And I've been able to translate those to other areas of my life, like building my business, getting my 4.0 GPAs in both high school and college. Doing all of those things has helped me from fitness. Fitness has contributed directly to those things because it's taught me those skills. And those skills are oftentimes necessary for other things like I just listed, as well as it encourages growth. Fitness teaches you discomfort and pressure and perseverance. You have to be able to push through the discomfort you feel, push past the pain, and you have to persevere through it. Like I said earlier, turn that voice off in your head. So that's how fitness contributes to your mind, your body, and your success. If you like this video, please comment and I will make more of them.